So over here with my brother, we're doing a car guy, kind of fuller guy, mudding guy kind of theme over here. Scottsdale. We'll go into more depth in this in just a few minutes. Y'all already know about my fuller, Sally. But what is your first thoughts on this thing?
It's dumb big.
Like too big?
Yeah, it's too big.
Too big. Yeah, I've been told that before. Our 22s on 40s, the tires are 3-inch lift, 6-inch portals. Go ahead and crank her up. Let's hear that RJWC. It's a little cold. It's the first time he's ever rode it. You can pull it up next to the truck if you want to. Yeah, she's a little cold-natured.
This thing is silly.
Yeah, so what were you saying about the
whoever put the kit together, it's got some pretty decent welds. It ain't none of them SEMA welds or Bluetooth axles.
It's a 3-inch Outcast kit. My buddy Jonathan Shaw hooked me up with it. He's a really good dude. Outcast, one of my buddies, he builds these. These are all handmade. It took him 8 hours to make this.
The rope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all solid paracord, and the paracord comes from a veteran-owned business. Carnage cords. I'm gonna have plenty of footage on my next upload. It's the next upload. I don't know. I'm so far out. I'm like 3 weeks out from videos. So, yeah. That'd be a wristband. Can't really see it, but oh well. And then there's the brand right there of the lift. Outcast Fabworks, and that's actually reflective. When I turn my Infinite Off-Road rock lights on, it reflects off of it. So, but yeah, I've yet to break a diff, an axle, portal, anything like that on this setup so far. The rear diff the pinion's been shot for a while. The pinion seal went out, and I've replaced it 4 times, so I'm tired of replacing it. So, just one of those. Showing Josh the audio. Y'all know I can't do that. I can't record for long with audio. That thing is massive. Holy crap, I'm not used to. Golly, nobody's checked the mail in forever. Holy crap. But yeah, I gotta take more pictures of this thing, golly. And just seeing someone else ride it. I don't think I've ever just watched someone else ride it, I guess. But here comes my brother. This is Josh Castlaw, by the way. My brother, Roto Turds. You can find him in the link of the description. Sorry guys, a little excited. Let's go find out his reaction of just riding around on the four-wheeler. So what do you think? Did you even see the Goldfinger?
No, I just noticed that.
Yeah, start it up real quick. I've got to adjust it. You got to hold the brake. I got to adjust it to where you can't hold it while it's open over there. Is that for this motion? No. Okay, look. There goes the fan. It just now got up to temp. So lean to the left and grab right here. Now where's that throttle? Now lean to this side. You got that throttle. Makes sense. Hey, yeah. Redneck ingenuity right there, son.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
Explained it.
Chase has still got to get me a damn light bar. I stepped on it and broke it.
Well, I mean, it's It rides better than I thought it was going to.
That's what everybody.
Doesn't turn though.
Well, I mean, what ATV does really turn that well, you know, especially when you put it on 40s. Come on.
Yeah, you're not
Don't
wrong.
break your ankle. So basically, what we're doing now is he's just gonna talk about the foil real quick, and then we're gonna jump into Scottsdale, and he's gonna tell us all about that. So what are your final thoughts on how it rode, how it performed? I know you hadn't got to ride it in a trail or anything, but just simply riding it up and down the road, you can kind of get the feel for it.
Yeah, I mean, it rides good. It's stupid big. I'd have to worry about every Dagburn tree branch that you come up.
Oh yeah, you definitely have to worry about that.
But other than that, I mean, it's peppy. The gear reduction on it makes it to where the tires don't feel like they're 40 inches tall. Yeah. So it'd be interesting to go and trail ride it. You know, I'm more of a trail rider than a mudder, but it seems like it'd be pretty fun to ride around on the trails.
It's still, believe it or not, it's still really. Now, with two people going up hills, other than that can get a little sketchy. You just tell the person
to ride this up and down hills.
You just tell the person on the back to hold on, and you know, you hit the gas and just put it in four-wheel drive and go. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I went up all the hills at Vaughn Farm. It's been up and down almost every hill out there, and it hadn't seemed to not want to go up any hills. It doesn't like it, but you know,
yeah.
Just one of those things. I'm about to check back with y'all when we get into the Scottsdale. So, how does it feel to ride one of the biggest foilers in West Tennessee?
It feels pretty good. I'm surprised by how well it rides. But
so I'll definitely go check out his YouTube if you're not already following him. Roto Turd. All right, guys, we're about to pop the hood on this bad boy. All right, you got to give us a quick rundown. I don't even know all the specs to this.
So this is if you follow a channel called Sloppy Mechanics, this is pretty much a Sloppy Mechanics build. It's a LQ4 6-liter LS motor, and it's only got a cam and valve springs in it with a 78mm turbo on it. I've never had it dynoed. It should make somewhere north of somewhere between 500 and 600 horsepower at the wheels. And it's the fastest thing I've ever driven, which is pretty pathetic.
It says a lot,
truck,
yeah.
But it's scary fast. So.
But why is it so fast?
It's got a big old turbo.
What size turbo is this?
78mm.
Golly, and it ain't even turned up, is it?
No, I only run about 12 pounds.
I want to blow it up, so.
Well, and this is a early generation 6-liter, and the rods are not as good on them as the later generations. So these will only hold somewhere between 12 and 15 pounds before they start bending rods, and the later ones you can push 30 pounds into them, and they'll.
So that might be into the later into the build.
Probably so. Once this gets boring.
Tell us what's going on over here.
So it's.
I mean, I already know, but
yeah, it's so since this is a 77 and it didn't have an ECU on it, running. You can technically take the factory ECU from an LS and put boost on it and everything else, but they're a pain in the butt to tune. This is my first foray in doing fuel injection. I've done a lot of carb stuff, so I wanted to learn myself. So I got the Terminator, Holley Terminator ECU. It is literally plug and play, and it pretty much self-learns the system. It can get within about 75% of what it needs to be, and then you can go in there and finish the rest of it off.
Sweet. Guys, the thing about this truck is this is a one-owner truck. This has been in the family since 1976.
Bought it off the dealership lot, brand new, and it hasn't ever.
Not him, of course. Our granddad.
Yeah.
Our grandfather bought this truck in '76, and it's been in the family. Yep. It's a 1977 Scottsdale step side. I'm gonna do a walk around of it real quick, and then we're gonna do a cold start, official cold start. But I mean.
Yeah, it's warm.
It's still a little warm, but you know, I can hold. We got the 77 Scottsdale. We're about to start it up. He drove it over here about an hour ago, so it's had some time to cool off. So it's somewhat cold. old Chevy door. Scottsdale. Got the earmuffs for the wife, correct?
No, that's for me.
That's for
driving
you?
around. It's a little loud on the interstate.
Yeah, driving this back from Nashville could be a. There's old Mega. This seat is so freaking comfortable. You could and get away with it. Yeah, finally. Not that I was looking forward to it. Yeah, a little backstory to the road we're riding on right now. We grew up riding four-wheelers down here. We've been riding out here for probably close to 14 years. So
It's been closer to. Yeah, it's probably been about 15 years.
15 years or so. My brother actually on this same road right here almost died on a Sunday like this about 11 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, I was still in high school.
Yeah, his senior year, he had a bad full of wreck. Luckily, he walked away with scrapes and bruises and some bad road rash. If y'all want to know more about that, comment below. I can give you more backstory to that. Drop some pictures too. We're about to do a burnout for the YouTube channel. Holy, that thing will lay down some black marks, son. Holy crap, that was bad. Little street truck action right there. This is a closed road, by the way, YouTube. Closed road. Nobody lives on this road. That was crazy.
Awesome.
I thought you were about to lose it whenever you're freaking.
No, it's the problem with it is it's got a truck steering box, so it's like
It don't steer very
it
good.
as it turns.
Yeah, some of those black marks might be from here. I'm not sure about those though. Golly! That's the fastest I've been in it right there. I don't know how fast we did, but holy crap. I think my ear's bleeding too.
Yeah, I don't ever ride anywhere.
Check that out too. Grinch, you can see that?
Yeah.
So what's going on with this over here? Like,
So this is all the
that's all what you had going on.
yeah,
under
this
the
is
hood.
the ECU and stuff. So it's telling me coolant temp, trans temp, oil pressure, boost, AFR, fuel mileage, everything. So it's it's pretty nifty what all it tells you. And you can get bigger screens than that. But this is
it for what this is.
I
For a
want it to
street
be,
truck,
I want it to be
drivable.
sleeper-ish, except for the exhaust. And unless you know what this is, you have no idea that this truck is
You could
not
just think
accurate.
that's a GPS if you
Right.
didn't know no better, yeah.
So, yep. This is a work in progress. It's got a lot of rust that needs to be fixed, but it's definitely a hot rod and sleeper. And I mean, believe it or not, it gets better fuel economy than the factory motor in it, even with the turbo that's on it.
That's insane.
So
It's not bad right now, like riding down the road, but I bet at like 75 it screams.
It's pretty quiet at 75.
Okay.
We're doing 70 right now.
Oh, it like it. I'm gonna guess we were doing about 120 earlier.
We weren't going quite that fast, but yeah.
We'll go with that.
I wanna live because the best friends in life are
Pretty peppy.
Oh yeah, it's peppy.
By the way, guys, it's on a closed road. It's on a private road, so I'm not wearing my seatbelt. I know that some of y'all will probably comment something. Somebody will say something, or somebody will see it. They might not comment, but they're thinking it. We're on a closed road right now. We're pinched for time, so I'm just gonna ride it down by my house. So. I'd terrorize people with this thing.
Oh, I do it too. I only drive it on Fridays because I know I don't want to piss my neighbors off in the mornings on the way to work.
Just feel like I could pop a wheelie.
If it hooked up, it probably would.
Feel like the front tires, like, man, just the OG-ness. So used to my truck, like when I get up and go, it has to build some boost. This is like instantaneous.
That's the difference between a stock converter and this has got a.
Oh yeah, if I drove mine like you drove this, my transmission would be no longer with us.
This has got a built transmission in it, so.
Gotcha. It rides a lot. I mean,
it rides like it's stock until you mat the throttle.
Right. And I can still remember riding the Humboldt in this thing, and it's smoking its butt off. What was it, like cylinder number 7?
It was either cylinder 7 or 8, had a dead valve or something in it, so all it did was build pressure.
Somebody is calling me. What's up? Well, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, of course, I don't do the leave a like, comment, but you know, do whatever, do your thing. Subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, and subscribing to my brother's channel doesn't cost you anything. This was just kind of like a last minute thing. I asked him whenever he come down this Thanksgiving weekend. So this wasn't planned, this wasn't scripted. We just kind of threw this together. He's got a badass truck and it's in the family, and I've got a badass four-wheeler, so go check out his YouTube channel, Roto Turd. You got anything to say before we go?
Just, you know, keep hanging loose, guys.
Yes, sir. There's one of the original owners right there. Well, he's still the original owner, but it's in his name though.
All right, boys. I gotta go.
See you, man.
Go ahead and keep on playing, boys. Let's do this one more time before we start.